Have you ever wondered why so many Gen Z folks are talking about credit cards these days? Maybe you've heard stories about building credit early, or maybe you're curious about how credit cards actually work for people just starting out with their money. Think of it as a tool that lets you borrow money from a bank or credit company to buy things now, but pay for them later. Sounds helpful, right? But it's not just about borrowing. Credit cards come with something called a credit score. This score is like a number that shows how good you are at paying money back. For Gen Z, who are mostly young adults or teens, building the score early can open doors to bigger things like renting an apartment, getting a car loan, or even landing certain jobs. So, why are credit cards becoming popular among young people right now? One reason is that many banks and companies are creating cards that are easy to get and use, especially for people who don't have a long credit history. These cards often have rewards like cashback or points that can be used for shopping or travel. For someone just starting out, this can make everyday spending feel a little more rewarding. But there's something else that makes credit cards interesting for Gen Z. This generation grew up with smartphones and apps, so managing money online feels natural. Many credit card companies offer apps that let you track your spending, set budgets, and even freeze your card if you lose it. That kind of control helps young users feel safer and smarter about their money. Now, you might be wondering, are credit cards safe? Like any tool, they need to be used carefully. For Gen Z, learning how to use a credit card without getting into debt is a big deal. That means paying off the full amount each month instead of just the minimum, so you don't end up paying extra fees or interest. It also means avoiding spending more than you can afford just because the card lets you. Another thing that catches the attention of young people is the chance to build credit without a long wait. Some cards are designed for students or new earners, with lower limits and no fees. These cards can help users learn about credit slowly and safely. There's also a growing trend where companies educate young adults on money skills. Many banks offer tips, videos, and even games to help users understand things like budgeting, saving, and how credit works. This support makes credit cards less scary and more useful. But what about the downsides? Credit cards can lead to overspending if you're not careful. The convenience of swiping can make it easy to forget how much money you're really using. That's why learning good habits early is so helpful. Setting limits, tracking expenses, and paying bills on time can save a lot of trouble later. One cool thing about Gen Z is that many members care a lot about values. Some credit card companies now offer cards that support causes like the environment or social justice. Every time you use these cards,